Hello you guys, what is up? Welcome back. I hope everyone watching is doing well. I hope you guys are all taking care of yourselves. Today's pick a card is going to be a pick a card on the powerful changes you could be expecting in the next 3 to 6 months. We are going to be going over relationships, both platonic and romantic, your work, your abundance, your education, if you are currently in the education system, and everything in between that may be popping up. So I'm very excited. Before I show you guys the piles, this is your reminder that tarot is a divination tool. It's an intuitive practice. So take what resonates, you guys, and leave behind what does not resonate. Also, there's nuance to every conversation. Keep that in mind throughout the reading. Without further ado, hit the click of the files right now. All right, you guys, these are the 3 piles. We got group 1 with the Angel Aura Quartz, the Aqua Angel Aura Quartz. We have group 2 with the Sun, and then we have group number 3 with the Sunstone, the Blue Sunstone. If you guys need a moment to meditate on which pile is calling your name, you guys are free to do that right now. And if you would like to pick more than one pile, you guys are always welcome to do so. All right, you guys have now picked your pile. Please go ahead and check out my description box where I've left you guys timestamps for when your reading will start. And with that, let's go ahead and jump into today's pick a card. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your guys' reading. I'm so sorry. I thought the camera was rolling. It was not. We have the Ace of Pentacles. You guys, this is a golden opportunity. So for those of you who are working men and women, there is a golden opportunity happening in your life. I do think that this is financial, especially because we do have the king. He's the Emperor. The Emperor is talking about somebody who has a leadership mentality. This is also somebody who is very financially abundant, somebody who is making a lot of money, or somebody who is striving to make a lot of money. This person is a go-getter. They're not someone who's sitting around going, woe is me, my life sucks. This person's going out and making things happen for themselves, okay? So that's the energy of the Emperor. It is leading me to believe that those of you who picked pile 1, you guys are choosing to go out and pursue something in a really profound manner. You guys are choosing to go out and pursue something to obtain more financial abundance, okay? You guys may also be receiving more independence or getting into a state in which you are experiencing more independence over the next 3 to 6 months. You guys may also be in a place where you are obtaining more money, so then that's enabling you to have more independence. For some of you, you could be meeting somebody who is exhibiting this Emperor-like energy, who is going to help you become more independent. That could be through a romantic relationship or like a boss, okay? We are on the same track here, you guys. We've got the 9 of Pentacles. This is continuing to talk about your financial abundance that is taking place in the next 3 to 6 months, group number 1. So I don't know what it is that you guys do professionally or what it is that you are pursuing. But for those of you who are taking action with your career, you are experiencing upgrades in your career with your finances, okay? And again, I don't know if this is via a partner or if this is via you guys going out and working really hard or pursuing a dream, a goal, a passion. But this is also indicating financial abundance. This is luxurious energy. Now, that's not to say that you guys who picked pile 1, you're going to be receiving luxurious type of money. I'm not saying you guys are going to be making millions or billions or anything like that, or even 6 figures, but we can see this as having what you need plus more. Which in this economy, like, okay, I'd be wanting pile 1. Okay. Well, we've got death. I'm going to ask what this is because, like, why is this here? Can I please understand why death is here? That's too many, guys. Oh, is it? No, it's not. It's not that bad. Okay, so there's a heartbreak happening with death. For some of you, this could be a breakup, right? For heartbreak to come out to confirm death. This is not for all of you. Some of you are single, so this is obviously not connected to you. It could also be the breakup of like a friendship, but again, some of you don't have friends, so this is also not about you. For some of you, this could be a situation in which you're experiencing death or heartbreak in a sense where like the person does not get to be in your life anymore, right? Or somebody is exiting your life. So there's that. We also have disappointment. So something that you guys have been pouring your energy into is showing to not be profitable or worthwhile, so we're walking away from it, or we're choosing to no longer focus our energy on it. Both of these things may come as a surprise. The heartbreak and the disappointment may come as a surprise. The death may come as a surprise. However, For some of you who picked this pile, this death is leading you to your ultimate power. This death, this transformation, this ending is leading you or pushing you to be in a position where you then have the abilities to create the reality that you've always wanted. Why am I saying that? Because we have the magician here, and the magician is capable of creating whatever he wants into his reality. He is a powerful manifester. So I'm seeing this as you guys using the limited resources that you have around you to create magic, to create something that you've been working towards, to create perhaps love, happiness, abundance, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and roll the dice now that we have some cards on the table. If you're new here, the dice is extra. It's dessert. We have Virgo, Gemini, hello Mercury people, Sun, Moon, Rising, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. We also have Aries and Scorpio here, okay? Whew, let's get a few more. Can I get another? You guys are going after your goals. I see the next 3 to 6 months for you guys, group number 1 being a few months in which you're really working hard. Like, you're making moves. Things are progressing forward, and I think that you guys are seeing things progress. Like, you are witnessing. You are bearing witness to the progression, okay? All right, we are done with the tarot. Let's move into some oracle cards. Can I get a message? Yeah, you guys are moving forward. You guys are taking action. For a lot of you, I do believe that this message has mostly to do with your career. I will be going over love stuff in just a moment, guys. But I think for a lot of you who picked this pile, you are choosing to be proactive in your career and with the amount of abundance that you are bringing in. This is yang. This is productivity, expression, doing, and moving forward. So for those of you who have been in a state of stagnation, where you've not been moving forward, where you have been idle or bored, or things have just been very much the same over and over and over again, it's either your environment is changing, which is causing you to push yourself, or you guys are finding the determination, the willpower, the motivation to get up and pursue what it is you've been saying you were going to pursue. We also have the first house. Okay, so I automatically view this as like, look, it doesn't have to be a glow up, guys. It doesn't have to be a makeover, but I'm just see it that way, okay? This is the first house. This is individuality, self-image, and the approach to life. So I want you guys to think about the question that we are posing here for you guys today. We are asking the question, what powerful changes are taking place for you in the next 3 to 6 months? For the first house to come up, there's no way for me to see this other than you guys are making physical changes to your physical vessel, okay? I don't know if that's going and getting a tattoo. I don't know if that's getting pregnant. I don't know if that's going and getting a procedure. I don't know if that is choosing to go to the gym or change your diet or gain weight or lose weight. I don't know what this is. You are an individual. It's your body. I think everybody should do with their bodies what they want to, what they have a desire to. This is changes happening to that, okay? Also, you guys, it doesn't need to be so extreme. It could quite literally be like, I want to start dressing this way, or I want to cut my hair. It doesn't need to be that deep. We've got fire here. This is confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery. Bravery. All right. So when I see this fire card popping on up, I see this as you guys pursuing your passions, pursuing your dreams, pursuing what it is that gets you fired up and excited. Also, I do oftentimes see the fire signs as a very independent energy. Okay. So you guys, again, maybe stepping into more independence. Group number 1. Let's move on forward. Can I get an archetype for group 1 about the next 3 to 6 months? Okay. Some of you guys are writers. You may be publishing a book. Some of you guys write music, lyrics. Maybe you are composers. Some of you guys are teachers as well, and you're learning how to express yourself in a way that's more digestible. But I see poetry as communication that people are digesting in a in a enjoyable manner. So maybe you're just learning how to communicate more effectively. Maybe you are an artist and you write music or you write lyrics. Maybe you are an author or you want to be an author and you're writing a book. And again, for others of you, it could quite literally just be talking about you guys becoming more effective communicators. I feel like having the ability to communicate with a wide variety of people is really important. Especially when it comes to like work, right? When it comes to work, I think it's important to communicate in a variety of different manners. When it comes to personal life, less so, just because hopefully the people who are in your life like the way that you communicate naturally without needing to severely alter your communication style. We have Virgin here as well. Okay, you guys are doing something in the next 3 to 6 months that you have never done before, something that may be a bit scary. We have maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. I would just like to say that this is a folly, okay? This is not real, guys. Like, I understand that symbolically this is a thing. I feel like there are people who are like, what are you saying, Cenus? Like, virginity is a thing. It's a thing, but it's not like a physical thing. It's not a physical thing, okay? So, and then people are gonna be like, oh, well, it's not. Anyways, we're not gonna get into this. The point is, you guys are doing something in the next 3 to 6 months that you have not done before, something that you are new to, something that may be a little bit scary for you. And I think for a lot of you, because this is just how I view this energy in general, losing this thing is very hyped up and it's very, it's made to be bigger than what it actually is. So the way I'm seeing this is like what you guys are doing that's scary. It's only scary because you haven't done it yet, okay? It's only spooky and like, oh no, because you haven't done it yet, or because you don't have the information that you need, because there is a lack of understanding of the full scope of what's going on. That's what I'm trying to say with this, okay? We have a companion as well. This is loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. Okay. Because we have companion here, some of you may literally be dealing with this energy. And in that case, I want you to know it's going to be okay. You may be going through a cycle where you are shedding this idea or this feeling of like a lack of intimacy in your life, okay? We have companion, and this is loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. Some of you guys are getting into a romantic relationship. This could also, though, be a platonic relationship. In reality, a companion is not necessarily romantic, right? It's just somebody who we, again, have loyalty to, and we're not selfish with. I wouldn't say tenacity necessarily, but we're not selfish with, right? Someone who we love, someone who we care about, someone who we cherish. Obviously that can be a romantic partnership, but it doesn't need to be. We have party. So for some of you, you are choosing to go out and have more fun. You're choosing to let loose a little bit. You're choosing to experience life in a more, I don't want to say carefree, but in a more just lighthearted capacity, okay? We have achievement, which I think for the majority of you who picked pile 1, you guys are experiencing major achievements with your career or with your studies, okay? For those of you who are in university, you are experiencing major achievements with your studies. For those of you who are working, boys and girls, you are experiencing achievements with your career. Can I have a message? Oh. We have patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Some of you are feeling exhausted with waiting. Some of you are feeling like, oh my gosh, tick tock, when is it going to be my turn? Your patience may be tested in the next 3 to 6 months. We also have courage. Going back to the Virgin card, you guys, courage is definitely something that I'm picking up on, because again, I don't think this is not real. Like, this is imaginary. This isn't literally representing virginity. This is representing going forward with something that we don't have knowledge of. We've never done before. So we're scared. We're like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared. I don't know what to do. And there's like this air of mystery around it, right? So it makes sense that courage is here as well, because I do believe that you guys are pursuing this thing in a very courageous manner. It says, find the inner strength to face the fear with confidence. We have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And then we have acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Which there's a lot in life that we can't change, guys, right? And like we can sit and we can cry about it and we can be upset, and that's valid. Like I don't think that people should ignore their emotions, but I also think that there comes a time where that's no longer productive and it's hindering you versus a healthy expression of emotions, right? Can I get a message for group 1 in regards to what powerful changes they can be expecting in the next 3 to 6 months? Yeah. So again, those of you who are in university or in high school even, like you guys are doing so well in school, and I know you're stressed about it. It's going to be okay. Okay, the virgin thing, guys, for some of you, that is like what the virgin energy is. It's like, I've never been to college before or university. You know what it is? And I feel like in the United States, we call it college, but like, I feel like the rest of the world does not. So I'm always like switching back and forth because I feel like I've had Brits be like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, anyways, knowledge. Let me connect above and below. Let the knowledge of the ancestors flow. Okay, so the way that we can see this, obviously, those of you who are in university, you are obtaining knowledge. You are going to do fine. Everything's going to be okay, guys, okay? For those of you who are working, I would see this potentially as you gaining new knowledge that could be helpful in regards to your prosperity, but that may not be relevant for you guys at all. We have prosperity here in general, which I think this is obviously relevant to the people who are working and to the people who are pursuing something on the side. If you have a business you're wanting to start, prosperity showing up. As this tree grows so strong, so fine, so may I prosper from the universal divine. Prosperity is showing up, okay, guys? Obviously, the way that I see this, it's like, you guys are receiving more prosperity, you guys. And this has been something that has been showing up for you guys a lot. Emperor. Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, even with the yang energy, this is like productivity, right? So we also have creativity. By all above and all below, let me connect, let the creativity flow. For those of you who are artists, this is a really good time for you to create. This is a really good time for you to start putting your creations out to the world. Start promoting yourself. Start showing what it is that you are producing off. Start trying to get noticed. This is going to be a really powerful time for you to gain recognition. Take this next 3 to 6 months and turn it into something that can potentially lead to more success, more happiness, more visibility from the audience that you're wanting to capture. Okay. Can I please get a message the energy is gaining momentum? All right, so things are picking up for group number 1. In a little nutshell, for you, group 1, your aspirations in life, what you're working towards right now, the momentum is picking up in the next 3 to 6 months. So get prepared to work really hard, but also be prepared to receive what it is you've been asking for. We have be bold and make the first move. So you guys are going to have to step up, like step to what it is you're wanting, okay? You are wanting to be a singer. Who are you networking with? How are you getting yourself out there? What are you producing that is worth people listening to? Like, what are you doing to get to there? You want to publish a book. What are you doing to get there? What are you doing to network? What are you doing to have people read your story? Like, we have to figure out how to be bold and make the first move, guys. We can't just have a dream. And I know I talk about this all the time, but it's because it genuinely does work, and it frustrates me so much that people don't take more initiative. I'm a cardinal sign, okay? I'm a Cancer. So like, to me, I'm like, starting's the easiest part. Continuing is where things get hard, but starting's easy. You just need to start. You just need to, okay? I feel like for you guys, where you're wanting to produce more money, you're wanting to have more prosperity, you have to take the initiative in order to do that. It's not going to just fall into your lap, guys, okay? We have, what do you need to release? Again, there is also this energy here, right? There's this energy here of the death, the disappointment, the Three of Swords. So although this is happening, you guys, I'm not necessarily reading this as an overly negative thing. The reason I'm not reading it as overly negative is simply because releasing something, moving on from the past is leading us to something positive. Let's get into your guys' love life, and then I want to see if I can get anything on your platonic relationships, if there's travel or anything like that coming up for you guys. Some of you guys are going to therapy. You're dealing with your abandonment issues or your daddy issues or your mommy issues, because mommy issues are also a thing, guys. And this is not just for women. This is also for men. A lot of men have daddy issues and they don't realize it. We have minor setbacks. Speak up. 100% speak up. When I was young, when I was really little, I would hear this phrase, and I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm about to say: closed mouths don't get fed, okay? If you don't speak up, if you don't go after what you want, like, you're not going to get fed. If you do not say, hey, this is what I need, this is what I want, this is what I desire, people cannot read your mind, and people do not owe you anything, especially without you asking or without you making any effort to obtain what you want on your own. Obviously, if you are a child, if you are a teenager, if you are under the age of 18, you hold very little control over you obtaining what you want. But for most of you, you're an adult. Closed mouths don't get fed. Open your mouth, guys, okay? Let's see. What's coming up for group number 1 with love? Escaping. Bitterness. Hopeless. Okay. So, some of you guys are escaping perhaps a negative relationship or negative patterns in your relationship. You're avoiding, blocking, pushing away. I'm seeing this as like avoiding negative emotions, or wanting to like figure out, why am I feeling the way that I'm feeling? Why am I reacting the way that I'm reacting? We have bitterness. This is resentment, anger, and hurtful words. This is an inside job, okay? If we are feeling bitter about something, that is a us problem. That is nobody else's problem but ours. Sorry, guys. Let me go stop that. Like I was saying, group number 1, it's our responsibility to deal with this. And I'm not saying that you are bitter because of yourself. It's very possible you could be hurt or sad over somebody else's actions or somebody else's words towards you. But at the end of the day, like, you being upset and you being angry is only hurting you, right? I'm not saying to forgive that person or to have that person back in your life, but I'm saying that there needs to be some resolution for yourself so that you can be a happy person and live a happy life. And then for some of you, there is this feeling of hopelessness. And this is for those of you who are single. This is not for those of you who are in a happy relationship. For those of you who are single and you're feeling hopeless, you need to know that this mindset shifting from nobody's ever going to love me, I'm going to be single forever, why am I still single? Like, you need to have a mindset shift, okay? I think that will be massively helpful for you in regards to meeting somebody and perhaps repairing your thoughts on love and relationships, okay? Let me see. We're going to pull from these two and then we will let you go. Can I get a message? Trust. Trust yourself. Trust the universe. Trust. Grieving. Death has already shown up here, guys. Death is not scary. Death is inevitable. Death is transformation and change, okay? I'm not talking about literal death. I'm talking about metaphoric death, okay? I do not speak on literal death on the channel just because it's not my business. It's not my place. It's not anything that I feel comfortable talking about with a public or even in a private reading. I won't talk about it. We have truth. So perhaps there is something that we are reflecting upon within ourselves that's revealing the truth. Let's get some more. Self-reflection seems to be big with that. One more. Okay, community, main male. Some of you guys may be meeting a main male or engaging with a main male. You may be a main male. Masculine energies here. We have unexpected income. All right. And this is the main message of pile number 1. I think that you guys are doing really well with your education. I think you guys are doing really well with work, or with pursuing your passions, your dreams, your goals. Okay. This next 3 to 6 months is really important for you guys to give it everything that you have. All right. We have community as well. And I see community as being surrounded by friends, family, people who love you. For some of you, this could just be being surrounded by animals. For me personally, I feel the most loved when I am with animals, okay? So maybe you are also feeling that, but community. And we have message, okay? So there could be an unexpected message that's coming in for some of you from somebody from your past. This could also be an unexpected message in regards to congratulations, you got accepted, or congratulations, we would love for you to come work for us. But this is a letter or some type of form of communication that we have wanted or we have been anticipating, okay? Sure. Group number 1. That is all I have for you guys today. I hope this was very helpful. I'm sending you guys so much love. If you want a personal reading, I have those in the description box. Thank you guys. I love you. Bye. Hello, Group 2. Welcome to your guys' reading. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. What can Group 2 expect in the next 3 to 6 months? Powerful changes for Group 2. Let's see. Well, that's a lot. Okay. How do I say this to you guys? Okay. Just upon initial looking at the cards, this looks like a mental spiral, guys. It looks like we are going back and we are revisiting perhaps childhood wounds. The reason I'm saying that is we have the 6 of Cups here. The 6 of Cups is talking about something from our past, our childhood, a person from the past, a trauma from the past. This could even be talking about your children. A lot of people who experience trauma in their childhoods don't necessarily recognize or relive that trauma until they have children themselves. That is a very common occurrence. So 6 of Cups. We have the King of Cups, right? This is talking about emotional maturity. I think it's a very emotionally mature decision to go seek out professional help, to go seek out a therapist or a doctor if you are struggling, okay? So that's why I'm reading this as a potential, like, we're going to see a therapist, having a mental spiral, okay? Because we have the Tower. Now, this does not have to be the case, guys. This could be talking about perhaps over the next 3 to 6 months, you are evaluating yourself, becoming more emotionally mature, revisiting people or certain things from the past, going through all that, healing, focusing on being better, growing, and then going through a Tower moment. Like, regardless, it seems like we are revisiting things from our past, or somebody from our past is coming back and it's causing some type of turmoil in our life, okay? That's just what it seems like. Now, when I say turmoil, I don't mean that to scare you guys or to say, like, things are falling apart and everything's about to shock. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, like, when the Tower comes into a reading, in any reading, regardless of how you want to look at it, this is an opportunity to start again. Is it a little dramatic? Yeah, it's dramatic. Can it tend to cause pain? Yes. If you're the kind of person who has a hard time letting go or not moving forward, if you live in the past, of course, this could be extremely painful. But if you're somebody who is just open to the fact that, like, change is inevitable, life is always going to be in a constant flow of change. You're gonna have to let go of certain people, certain situations, certain places. You're going to have to start over at certain points in your life. If you're somebody who's open to that, this is not gonna be that deep. It's not gonna be that serious. I've gone through many Tower moments in my life personally, and yeah, it sucks. It's not fun, but it's also, like, not the end of the world. And for some people, experiencing this Tower does feel like the end of the world. It's all about perspective, though. I do see this as an opportunity to start again. I do see this as an opportunity to have a clean slate. You may not see it like that, and that's okay. What comes after that, though, is something really beautiful. It is complete and total emotional happiness and feeling very, very fulfilled on an emotional level. So the way that I see this, you guys, I see this very, very much in this energy of, like, revisiting something from the past, or, like, dealing with past energy, past people, past hurt, past pain, experiencing a completely, like, experiencing chaos in our life, experiencing an extreme movement that is causing pain, that's causing hurt, that's causing disappointment. But through this pain, through this hurt, through this upheaval, we are then given the opportunity to experience real, pure, true happiness. Now, let me give you some scenarios. For some of you in your childhood, you have been used to being a people pleaser, or you were trained to be a people pleaser. You were trained to accept less than what it is that you deserve. So in your adulthood, you are now learning to demand respect, to demand your boundaries be respected, to demand to be given what you are worth. So there is this tower moment because you're purging all the people and all the situations out of your life that are not respecting you, that are not showing you that you are valuable. I'm holding my nose, you guys, because I feel like I'm about to sneeze, and this has been helping. Anyways, so I see this as a positive thing for you. Also, there could be certain relationships that are falling apart, certain relationships that you have outgrown emotionally or mentally. But through these relationships falling apart, you are experiencing better, more fulfilling relationships. Okay, let's go ahead and move forward. All in all, what this is, you're revisiting something from the past. You're working through something from the past. You're really dealing with this issue. You're getting down to the root of an issue. You are moving forward and you're finding more happiness. We have spiritual growth, spiritual change. Perhaps you guys are trusting your intuition and on a deeper level with this high priestess here. Also, you guys, you are coming to terms with the fact that duality just is what it is. There's going to be good, there's going to be bad. There's no way around that. That just is how life is. That is what the high priestess is talking about. This is also talking about wisdom. So for those of you who are in university or college right now, you guys are obtaining a lot of wisdom. You guys are obtaining a lot of knowledge that's going to be useful for you in the future. Especially if you guys feel like you're spending all of your days and nights studying, I want you to know that your hard work is paying off. Your studies are going to pay off, okay? Keep going. For those of you where you are in a work situation, I do see this as you trying to perfect your current position, or perhaps even elevate past your current position. You're wanting more, you're expecting more, maybe you're demanding more from your current employer. So that is what I see with that. Ultimately, though, I do feel like this is a mixed bag of essentially people who are trying to elevate themselves financially or with their education, but also people who at the same time are dealing with like emotional baggage from the past and trying to find happiness. Obviously, our lives are not, you know, all about our work or all about love or all about this or all about that. Our life is a mixture of all these things. And I'm seeing this reading as a mixture of all these things taking place in the next 3 to 6 months. We are dealing with stuff on an emotional level. We're starting over. We're finding happiness. When it comes to work or our education, we are obtaining more knowledge and we're working really hard to be the best that we possibly can be. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some more. Okay. Luck is on your side, group number 2. You guys are experiencing more luck. You guys are experiencing more positivity. Now, in reality, like this is just karma, right? So in certain places in your life, you could be experiencing more luck. In other places in your life, you could be feeling like you're experiencing more bad luck. This is ultimately just neutral. This is karma, fate, okay? So there is fated experiences happening for you in the next 3 to 6 months. I'm so sorry, guys. That is my bestie. Can I get a message? The devil. Let's get some information on the devil. Can I get some extra? Okay. We're spending more time alone. All right. This devil is an attachment. This could be an attachment to a person, a place, a job, a whatever. We're spending more time alone though, guys. Okay. We are detaching ourselves from this devil. This is an addictive situation. This is a situation we are not necessarily happy with or satisfied with. We are removing ourselves from this, being more alone, working alone, pursuing things on our own, okay? If you are in a relationship, that doesn't indicate a breakup, guys, okay? I'm not predicting any type of breakup. I'm not predicting anything like that. I'm just predicting working alone, spending more time alone, focusing on what you are wanting to grow in your life on an individual level. All right. Let's get some astrology. Can I get a message Gemini, so we have curiosity, intellect, and networking. So obviously those of you who are currently in university or college, you guys are getting your education, right? You are obtaining more knowledge because we have intellect. We also have curiosity. You're learning, right? With networking, for others of you, you are networking. You're making really important connections that's playing a major role in your career or in what it is you are wanting to pursue. Could also be on a romantic level, you guys. You're networking, you're meeting new friends, you're meeting new people. This is leading to a romantic connection, especially because we do have Venus here. And it says, give and receive love, find value, see beauty. So obviously I see this, you guys, as finding a lover or finding love, falling deeper in love with the person that you are in. Again, we do have that 10 of Cups. This is family, and this is complete and total emotional happiness. This is a husband and wife enjoying their life, looking at their children, being very joyful, right? So for some of you, again, it could be that you are healing from a past relationship and you are coming into union with somebody who you want to grow a family with. It's also, though, possible that the relationship that you're currently in is undergoing some type of reconstruction. That could be an engagement, that could be marriage, that could be you're pregnant. That could also be we need to reset our boundaries, or we need to reset like what we want from each other, reevaluate, and that's leading to a better place for the relationship to grow in a prosperous way. And we have Taurus. This is trust, patience, and sensuality. Taurus is also connected to working really hard and financial abundance and things like that, comfort. All right, let's see what else we've got. Can I get a message for group 2? Okay, see guys, we have good luck here. Like I was saying with the Wheel of Fortune, there's luck on your side in the next 3 to 6 months. We also have a reconciliation taking place. So for some of you, there is a reconciliation happening in the next 3 to 6 months. That could be with a family member, an old friend, an old lover. Life purpose. Now, here's the thing, guys. Like, what is your life purpose? Ultimately, everybody's life purpose is to do exactly what you're doing. Like, that is what your life purpose is here. If you believe that you have a life purpose, then you believe in fate. If you believe in fate, then you have to trust that what you are doing is what you're meant to do, or that you will find what you are meant to do, okay? I oftentimes find this idea of a life purpose to be peculiar. Just because our life purpose is to be a human and to have the human experience and to work through our karma and to, we also have happiness. So in the next 3 to 6 months, you guys are finding more happiness, more joy, which I was saying here with this 10 of Cups, right? More happiness, more joy. It also makes sense that you guys are experiencing more of that when we have the Devil and the 3 of Pentacles. Because again, the Devil is like we're being held on, or we're holding on to something toxic, and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse is like, I'm gonna be alone. Like, I'm letting go of that toxic thing. I'm gonna go do this on my own. All right, let's go ahead and get another trickster, thief, slave. So a lot of you guys are working really hard. We have slave here. This is surrender your power of choice. Surrender your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. Having trust with the divine. This is what I was talking about with the whole life purpose thing. Like the idea of your life purpose. If you believe in a life purpose, then you believe in destiny and fate. If you believe in destiny and fate, then like you're going to figure it out. Like you're going to find your life purpose. You're going to figure it. Like you don't need to be like, questioning. Know that it's going to happen regardless of what you do or what you don't do. Like you are going to find your purpose. You are going to find your destiny. You are going to find what you are meant to find. We also have a trickster. This is transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. Okay, so I feel like you guys may be reinventing yourself or reinventing something that you're pursuing. Taking a concept that perhaps already exists and changing it, altering it, making it your own, making it better, okay? We have the thief. This is sheds light on potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. This is an education. So some of you guys have been thinking about going back and getting an education. Do that, okay? Your education, your mind, you guys, is the only thing that cannot be taken from you. It's the only thing that cannot be stolen from you, right? You going forward and obtaining knowledge at any point in life is always a good idea, okay? I've heard so many people say how like going to school, going to university, going to college is like bad and blah, blah, blah. And I understand that not everybody can afford it, especially if you're here in the States. Totally get that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you have the opportunity to do so. It's not an issue financially, or it's doable financially and you're choosing not to. If you care about yourself at all, like obtaining more knowledge is always important. And yes, you don't have to go to traditional school to do that, but if you have the opportunity to, I would suggest everybody does if you can. But I see this as you obtaining knowledge that cannot be taken from you, or you obtaining a skill set that cannot be taken from you, okay? Can I please get a message for group number 2 in regards to what is coming up for them? We have conclusions are within reach. We have it's time to take action. Your commitment is being tested. Your commitment to your desires, your commitment to your goals is being tested. All right, let's keep going, guys. Can I please get, we have healing taking place. And this is kind of, again, the energy that I was picking up on in the beginning of this reading. It just feels like for a lot of you, you are facing certain things that you have not faced for a while, or you have like stuffed down, or you've pushed down. And this healing, right, is taking place because it's time for us to heal. It's time for us to move forward. It's time for us to actually find our happiness, to actually find our peace, okay? We have abundance here, and this is Goddess of Abundance Divine. Let me thrive. Let fortune be mine. Obviously, that's talking about more abundance for those of you who are working. And then we have joy. As I do will, so mote it be. Let joy and light radiate from me. So happiness and joy has shown up for you guys. So I do see the next 3 to 6 months being a really happy time for you, despite the fact that we have the Devil and the Tower, right? Despite those two things, I still think that the next 3 to 6 months is going to be extremely happy for you. I think it's going to be a really healing time period for you guys. You're going to be making more money. You're going to be feeling lighter, happier. You're obtaining knowledge that cannot be taken from you. You're taking action towards your dreams. You're networking. You're making new friends. You're making connections. Some of you are falling in love because, again, we do have that Venus energy. Let's dive a little bit deeper into the love portion of this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. So some of you, there is like this final goodbye. There is this farewell, leaving behind enclosure. Again, the Tower's here, the Devil's here. It makes sense that there may be some goodbyes for some of you. That doesn't have to be, again, romantic. It could also be platonic or with certain family members. We also have family here. This is fertility, parenthood, and pregnancy. Some of you guys are finding out that you are pregnant in the next 3 to 6 months. Some of you are meeting the person that you want to start a family with in the next 3 to 6 months. We have chasing as well. This is the pursuit, toxicity, and resilience. I think you guys are choosing to be alone. You are avoiding the toxicity. You're like, I'd rather be by myself and focus on positivity than to chase this toxicity. We also have a second chance. This is reconciliation, making amends, and opportunity. This is the second time reconciliation has popped up. So for some of you, you are reconciling with a previous partner, with a spouse, with a family member, with perhaps a coworker, or perhaps you're taking a second chance with your career. You're taking a second chance with your education, but we have a second chance here. And then we have possibilities. This is free-spirited adventure and risks. Free-spirited adventures and risks are taking place for you. Can I get a message? Okay, we have an X is involved, okay? This could also be talking about, you guys, there being like third-party interference when it comes to the things that you're trying to achieve. Again, the Devil, I see you separating yourself from toxicity. Doesn't need to be that there's literally an X involved. We have no. We have think about it. Again, I see this is obtaining more knowledge. And we have giving and receiving, all right? Giving and receiving. Can I please have a message for group? Prison. Okay. I think you guys are breaking out of this prison. I think that is what this whole devil energy that was showing up for you guys earlier, even the tower, we're breaking out of the prison. We're breaking out of the bubble. We are going towards something new and we're experiencing more happiness while we're doing it. We also have the lover. So again, for those of you who picked pile number 2, I don't believe the last pile was super focused on love, and this pile isn't necessarily super focused on love either, but it seems more likely that the people who picked this pile are more likely to experience a more serious commitment, an upgrade in a current commitment, getting into a relationship, perhaps leaving a bad partner and finding a good one. It's that type of energy that's showing up. We have blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. This is the key to happiness, is to accept responsibility for your well-being, to accept responsibility for where you are at, how you are feeling. If you are an adult, this is how you take your power back, is by accepting responsibility for your well-being. Obviously, we are not all born with the same opportunities, and 100%, especially in today's world, you guys, and with everything that's going on, I am so incredibly aware that not everybody is responsible for their well-being, and that there are bigger forces at play that unfortunately affect innocent people and their well-being. So this does not go for everybody. Again, like I said in the beginning, there's nuance to every conversation. But for the majority of people, or for people who are watching this, people who have time to watch this, people who have the ability to watch this, taking responsibility for your well-being is a very freeing act. It's a very powerful act, right? You're taking back control. We have perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. You guys are being extremely resilient in the next 3 to 6 months, okay? All right. Final deck. Can I get a message? We have the main female and a wealthy man coming together. All right, this may be you and your next lover. And then we have hard work. So for those of you who are in university, college, for those of you who are working, you're going to continue working really hard. I do think your hard work is going to pay off. And overall, I feel like this particular group, you guys are experiencing more healing. Again, I think you guys are experiencing deeper friendships, or you're expanding your friend group. I also feel like there's more potential here for this group to find a love that is, I was going to say powerful. I don't think powerful, but to find a love that is very much equal and balanced. I feel like you guys are going to be experiencing more happiness overall, and we're like clearing out all the toxicity from the past. We're leaving that behind. We're moving forward. We're moving on. We're done with the toxic cycles or people from our past. Some of you guys are reconciling with a family member, an old friend, or an old lover. And obtaining knowledge seems to play a really big role in this pile as well. So, group number 2. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I hope this was helpful. Thank you guys. I love you. And that is all I got. So, bye. Hello, group number 3. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading. If you guys are looking for a personal reading, I do have personal readings available in the description box. If they're out of stock, please message me and I will set you up with something in the future. Can I get a message for group 3 in regards to what they can expect? What powerful changes could they be expecting over the next 3 to 6 months? Okay. I feel like the universe is being very generous with you, group number 3, in regards to love. The other 2 piles felt very much focused on other things, okay? So if you're tired of receiving love messages from me, guys, if you're tired of receiving love messages from me, you just picked the wrong pile. So maybe you are in need of a love message. But the other 2 piles were very much more so focused on other things. So getting into this, man, I love this depiction so much. It makes me sad I can't show it to you guys. The first card that came up for you is the Lovers, okay? The Lovers showing up in a reading is representing 2 people coming together, joining in union, loving each other, embracing each other. Obviously, I think in the next 3 to 6 months, your love life is either improving or your love life is expanding. Sorry. Or it's very possible for those of you who are single that you're going to be meeting somebody extremely special in the next 3 to 6 months, somebody who you can grow with, somebody who you are going to have this loving, beautiful relationship with. So there is that. We also have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, you guys, is essentially representing an energy of being loving, being nurturing. This is emotional maturity. That's what she is. She's also representing intuition. So perhaps your intuition is being blessed and expanding in the next 3 to 6 months. We have the Hermit. Now, I love this card. This is representing energy that is very much in the tune of like focusing on oneself, building oneself up, creating a better understanding with yourself, creating a better understanding perhaps with the universe, spending more time alone, but time alone that's productive in regards to like doing soul searching, again, understanding yourself better, expanding internally. That is what the Hermit's about. We've also got the Moon. So I think that you guys, as you are walking through these next 3 to 6 months, you are obviously experiencing expansion. You're obviously experiencing things opening up for you in your life. This is not surprising to me in any way, shape, or form. I think that this just is what it is. You guys are experiencing things being revealed as you walk. I'm not seeing this as a secret coming forward. I'm not seeing this. This could potentially be, again, your intuition expanding and you feeling more at peace and more secure with your inner knowing. But overall, I'm just seeing this as like you being filled with this sense of like peace, okay? And just feeling like I don't need to know what's happening next. I know that as I continue down on my path, I will see what is to come. Like I'll be able to handle everything that's coming my way, okay? So that is how I'm seeing that. Again, I do believe that the universe, I don't think this is a person. I don't think this is you. I think this is the universe being generous with you. I think this is God or whoever you want to call it being generous with you, okay? And I think that this is being generous with love because again, we do have this reading starting off with the Lovers. And we have the reading ending off with this Hierophant, okay? And the Hierophant, you guys, this is representing marriage, contracts, tradition, okay? Stability. That is the energy of the Hierophant. So the way that I see this group number 3 is, again, you guys entering into a really beautiful romantic, maybe platonic relationship that is extremely strong, extremely important. And in this connection, there is a sense or there is some type of official declaration, okay? I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice now. We have Leo, Cancer, Capricorn. The mother and the father of the zodiac are here. Gemini's here, Virgo's here, Pisces here, Taurus is here. Okay, so a lot of people are here. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get you a few more. Guys, okay, listen, here's the thing. Again, I'm going to say this one more time. If you don't want a love reading, this is probably not your group. The other 2 groups were not really based in love, so go look at one of those groups. This group, what it is that you guys are experiencing, the heaviest energy, the most pungent energy that you guys are experiencing, the most powerful changes that you're experiencing in the next 3 to 6 months is within your love life, okay? It's within your romantic relationships, perhaps even your platonic relationships. I do tend to see situations like the 2 of Cups and the Lovers as romantic. I understand that not everybody here believes in romantic love or has a desire for romantic love, but I do have a tendency to view these in that light. So take that how you will. This is 2 people coming together and choosing to do life with one another. I want to mix my cup with yours. I want to share a life together, share an existence together, share a home together, get married, have a baby. Maybe we literally want to like mix DNA with one another, right? That is the energy of the 2 of Cups. So that's very exciting that we're ending this with marriage and soulmates. We started it with soulmates. I love that. Okay. I will pull for some other stuff, you guys, to see if there's anything else that's coming up for you guys besides love, but I do believe that this is important over the next 3 to 6 months. Very important. Can I get So we have the 8th house here, you guys. This is transformation, karma, facing fears, and legacy. So you guys are going through perhaps a deep transformation over the next 3 to 6 months. This could be in your relationships, right? Now, this does not have to be a negative thing, you guys. This could also be very positive to go through this transformation. This is a death and a rebirth, though, okay? We also have the 10th house. This would represent success in your career or changes happening in your career. This is structure, discipline, life mission, accomplishments, and career. However, because the tarot is so heavy on romance and love, the way that I'm seeing this group number 3, to me, it's coming off as an energy that is more so connected to the way that people are viewing you and your relationship. It's like the way that we view you and your partner is in a really positive light, or you're experiencing success through your marriage, or you're experiencing success through your partner, things like this, okay? We have Leo here. This is self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity. Self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity. We have water here as well. This is spirituality, emotion, intuition, and compassion. All right, very, very interesting. Again, I do think your intuition is growing over the next 3 to 6 months. Perhaps you guys are receiving really pungent dream messages over the next 3 to 6 months. I also feel like you guys are feeling more confident. I do believe that when you're with the right person, your confidence does have a tendency to boost, skyrocket, enhance, things like this. We have Scorpio here. This is intensity, exposing, purging, and renewing. Okay. There is some type of purging taking place in your guys' life, exposing, renewing. Things are beginning again for you guys, group number 3. Now, I do see this essentially as you guys, again, growing in regards to your love, growing again, either in your current relationship or in a new relationship that's coming up. Can I get a message for group? So we have the Exorcist. This is freeing yourself and others from destructive impulses. You guys are breaking bad habits. You guys are breaking negative patterns, negative cycles. You're saying goodbye. You're done. You're not participating. We have the Artist. This is expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the 5 senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. Perhaps some of you are artists and you are pursuing more of your art. Maybe because you're falling in love, you guys are feeling more inspired with your art, okay? We have the Saboteur. This is highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. And then we have the Adult Worker. This is accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit, okay? So when this comes up, the way I see this, you guys, it's essentially just talking about trading your physical vessel for money. Now, every single person on planet Earth does this, okay? Whether you're a doctor or a lawyer, whether you are an adult entertainer, whether you are an actress or an actor, like every single person on planet Earth does this. Period. Stephen Hawking did this, right? Like everybody does this. We trade our physical vessel, our time, our energy, our mind, our thoughts, our knowledge for money. So the way that I'm seeing this though, you guys, I'm seeing this perhaps as you guys going through changes in regards to how it is that you're making money. I'm not necessarily seeing it as a career change, but I'm seeing it perhaps as like pulling back on how much you're focusing on work or pulling back on how much you are emphasizing work. Okay, group number 3, let's go ahead and keep going. Can I please get a message for group number 3? We We have destiny. All that I shall need to know as I walk shall now be shown. So you guys are engaging in your destiny. This is what everybody's doing, guys. This is nothing special. This is what everybody's doing in the next 3 to 6 months. I believe that destiny is a thing for everybody, but moving forward, we have confidence. This is by earth, air, water, and fire. Let my confidence take light and burn higher. Like I said, I think because you guys are feeling more loved and more valued in the next 3 to 6 months, your confidence is skyrocketing. Perhaps you guys are feeling motivated to pursue certain things that you have always wanted to pursue. Maybe you guys are feeling more inspired. Maybe you guys are feeling more confident just again as a whole. We have trust. This says, I'm safe, I'm secure. In love I trust, my faith endures. We have passion, rise up high and flame my purpose, reach the sky. So obviously you guys are experiencing more passion. Again, there's a lot of love happening for you guys, group number 3, in the next 3 to 6 months. Let's wait for the sirens to go by. I don't know if you guys can even hear that. Okay. They are in a hurry. Okay. Can I get a message for group 3 in regards to what's happening for them? What powerful changes can they expect? Again, beauty, you guys, we got beauty here. So you're feeling more beautiful, you're feeling more confident, you're feeling more sure of yourself. I'm just laughing because I feel like the messages are repeating. We have spirit guide here as well, guys. So with the spirit guide, the way that I see this is perhaps you are connecting again more intuitively. You're connecting intuitively. All right, group number 3. We have animals. I see this as connecting to your natural instincts. Group number 3, connecting back to nature, connecting back to your natural instincts. We have fertility here. When fertility shows up, this is representing creativity, but this is also representing potential actual fertility. Okay, group number 3, maybe you guys are experiencing actual fertility within the next 3 to 6 months. All right. Let's see. Can I get a message for group 3 in regards to what's coming up in the next 3 to 6 months? Some of you guys may be engaging in a relationship that requires work. When I see a long distance between you, I see that as like, I have to make effort. I have to put forth a lot of energy to ensure that this relationship works, to ensure that this relationship can be successful, okay? We have curious about you. So obviously when I see curious about you, that makes me feel that there is somebody in your life who is curious about you. I do believe for a lot of you, you are engaging in a new romantic relationship or your current romantic relationship is expanding. We also have unable to give. So when I see unable to give, when I see this type of energy, what this is telling me truly is the fact that you are going to be in a place where I feel like you're focused on you and your happiness. And I don't think that you're focused on extending or overextending your energy or your efforts to others. We've got go with the flow. So I do believe that for a lot of you who picked pile number 3, this is the main energy. Like, it doesn't feel like there's anything too hectic going on in your life, group 3. It feels like we are more so going with the flow. We are enjoying our love. We're feeling confident. We're feeling creatively inspired. You're having a lot of conversations, which I think makes sense in regards to you dating somebody new or even just in your relationship in general. Let's get some more. Can I please get a message for group 3 in regards to what's happening in the next 3 to 6 months? Chemistry. This says there is a strong magnetic attraction here. There's a strong magnetic attraction, obviously. We also have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. We have true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. And we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate, group number 3. This is your soulmate. That makes me very excited for you guys. Okay, let's see If we can get anything else for group 3. Stop it. Okay, I think you guys are really falling in love, or you're like, again, you're moving in with your current partner, you're getting married, you're having a baby. Like, there are serious advancements. Maybe you're moving to a different country with your partner. There are serious advancements happening in your relationship. I do believe that for those of you who are single, you will be entering into a relationship, or somebody who you are so excited about is coming into your life and you guys are developing this beautiful relationship. I do think that the people around you guys may be a bit concerned, because I feel like for those of you who are single, things are going to be developing really quickly. For those of you in a relationship, there may be people who are concerned because of how intensely you love this person. The example I would give is like Edward and Bella, right? I feel like people around Bella were like, girly, he's just a guy, like, calm down. She was like, no, he's the love of my eternity. Like, you know, but people were like, you're a teenager, relax. So it might be that type of vibe where people are just like, this seems like a lot. This seems really heavy. And should you be doing this? But the answer is yes, you should, because there's a lot of love here, and that makes me excited. I want to see if there's anything else besides love coming into your guys' life, though, over the next 3 to 6 months. Can I get... Stop. Okay. We have pride. I love myself, and I see myself in everyone. So again, feeling more confident. Love that for you guys, group 3. We have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. I know that I can't change the past. And then we have relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So I've been trying to get away from the love messages, and love just keeps popping out. Relationships just keep popping out. So I don't know what to tell you guys. Okay. I'm going to pull from this last deck, and then I'm going to let you guys go. Can I get... Ooh. Hold on. Okay. There's an inevitable ending. For a lot of you, this is your single life. Your single life, your singlehood is ending. There could also be, again, a significant move or an ending of other relationships in your life because of the disapproval, or because, again, you're moving away or something to that effect. But I do feel like there's an inevitable ending. But this ending does not feel bad. It doesn't feel tragic. It doesn't feel heavy. It feels rather positive, you guys, if I'm being honest. That may be different for all of you. We have the moon, and this is influence. Again, I think your guys' intuition group number 3 is going to be extremely, extremely on point. And we have enemy. So perhaps we are identifying and excusing enemies from our life. Last but not least, for you guys, group 3, we have desire. So ultimately, how am I seeing this? I'm seeing this as you guys engaging in a very desirable relationship. The main thing I'm getting for you guys in the next 3 to 6 months, group number 3, if you are in a relationship, your relationship's getting better, your relationship's improving, you guys are elevating the relationship, you're growing the relationship. If you guys are single, you are meeting someone, you're falling in love, and things I think are going to progress rather quickly. You may look at this person quite literally as your soulmate. This relationship may not be the easiest relationship or the most convenient relationship, you guys, but it is going to be one that you view as worth it. So that is what I have for you guys, group number 3. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to read for you. If you're looking for a personal reading, those in the description box. Thank you guys. I love you. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day. All right.